Alright, welcome back to Sav&D. Where we last left off, some clever rules lawyering may or may not have saved Backy from being consumed by the deck of many things, and prompted Savin to spend his week revising the deck, which you should now be able to see on your screen, complete with altered rules. So, the way this works is that when you start a draw, you verbally announce the number of cards you're going to draw. You cannot draw any further cards for the rest of the day. You must draw the full number of cards that you would otherwise draw, whether or not you physically can. Even if you are incinerated, your soul is rendered to pieces, and time itself ceases to exist. If you still have a card left to draw, you fucking play the card.
Really?
Yeah. At the end of the hour, any remaining cards that you have not drawn will pop out of the deck of their own accord and take form. There is no escaping fate.
Why do we fuck with this thing so adamantly then, again?
When you begin a draw, you state the number of cards you wish to draw. The deck automatically shuffles once. Any cards that were taken from it or destroyed are returned to the deck in full and pristine condition. So, Hedrah / Backy. It is the night of the battle. You have just snuck up behind Sam. No one has seen you. And you utter the command word of the deck. How many cards do you wish to draw?
What?
Alright. The deck begins to shuffle.
Firefox being retarded.
Uh-oh.
I need to reload there a bit.
Right. Luckily, this has nothing to do with Roll20 itself, so as long as you can stay in Skype. Tell me when you would like me to stop shuffling.
Oh, I can't see shit, so stop.
Alright. And your card is Comet.
What?
Comet. You learn the location of the most powerful evil creature within 30 miles. If you find it within 1 month, you can issue it a challenge to single combat, which it is magically compelled to accept. If you defeat the creature in single combat, you instantly advance 1 level. If you fail, the monster does instead. So, write that down on your character
Go
sheet.
challenge Lady Bale. Get your ass
Yeah,
kicked.
she's good.
Yeah, Lady Bale is lawful good, so no, she does not appear on your radar.
So it only does evil?
This is the same as 6. But it's not a dragon, it's the most evil motherfucker.
Within 30 miles. So let's see what's within 30 miles of you.
There's a lot of hobgoblins in 30 miles.
Oh man, yeah, that's right. In fact, the Hobgoblin War Camp is within 30 miles. Let's see. Man, you're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
You could just fight a random hobgoblin scrub and get a level up.
No, you cannot. It is the most powerful evil aligned creature within 30 miles.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, shit. Backy, please.
Gotta go fight Lord Winter.
No, he's nowhere near you guys. All right.
That we know of.
That's true. I mean, if he happens to be anywhere nearby, I think he pretty much instantly qualifies. All right, Backy, I would like you to roll me a 3-sided dice, please. 1d3. You want a low number. Okay, you did not get a low number. So, Backy, when you draw the Comet card, and it begins to sort of vanish from your hand back into the deck, you get a mental image of a huge, red-skinned hobgoblin in flowing dark black robes, carrying a staff in one hand and a sword in the other. Upon his head sits a crown of dragon bone wreathed in flames. Your opponent is Emperor Brelude Rosak of the Hobgoblin Empire,
You're
commanding
shitting.
the Imperial Vanguard.
Wait,
Wow.
what? Wait, the Emperor is within 30 miles of us?
The Emperor is within 30 miles of you. He
Oh
is
my
currently at the
God.
Tower of Wisdom.
Oh my god.
So, if you kill the Emperor sometime within the next month in single combat, Rebecca, you will advance a level.
Assassination mission?
If he kills you, the Emperor gains a level.
Well,
So,
Well,
the deck then magically regains its cards, shuffles, and falls inert. And Kina bitches you out and steals the deck. Throws it in his backpack.
so that happened.
So that happened. I would have laughed my ass off if you'd gotten dungeon again, not gonna lie.
let me guess. Number 1 was the Hornet leader.
Mm-hmm. Number 1 was the Hornet Queen. Number 2 would have been a generic Hobgoblin General.
Number
Well-
2 is when you go poop.
Hi, Fen.
There is a thing.
I'm here. Did
Backy-
anyone die before I got to be here? Because that's a very real possibility.
No,
Surprisingly
Backy
not.
pretty much received a 1v1 issue from the Fates over the Hobgoblin Empire.
1v1, come at me, bro.
Yes. Against
Yes.
the Emperor of the Hobgoblins.
Wait, isn't he, like, kind of a badass?
Yes.
I will confirm
Okay,
his level
upper
is in
level
the
bracket.
mid-double digits.
Didn't you tell us that you never wanted us to play a D&D game until we got into the mid-double digits?
Yes, I did, and I don't think you will.
You're a whore. Ah, whore! Alright, now that I've sealed my fate,
Yep.
Mhm.
better open up all of my characters.
Alright.
Yeah, I better do that as well.
So, Backy then goes and basically cries to herself that she's going to miss out on a level. And then the Battle of Baelton happened, as we saw in last week's session. And you guys are free to spend the night, after which you will leave with the
There
Vanguard
was
of
a-
refugees.
There was a Battle of Baelton.
Yes.
Yes.
Who won?
Yeah, you missed us defending the city from an invasion force.
Also, how many days do we have left to get to...
1.
It
So-
is day
so-
79.
We
So
have
we're
to get
flying
there
on-
tomorrow.
They leave tomorrow?
Yeah, the Pergolithian
So-
army will march to Shatterpike
Alright.
tomorrow.
Cool.
So it will take you 1 day to get to from Baelton to Pergolith, and you have 1 day. So, however, you could instead go to the Tower of Wisdom and have Backy 1v1 the Emperor.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
know why the Emperor would be leading a fucking assault.
I'm just saying,
Hobgoblin?
especially since he's a powerful sorcerer king, and the hobgoblins are sacking
Wait,
the
I thought
giant
only
mage's
girls
tower.
were allowed to use magic.
Generally speaking, yeah. Among hobgoblins, magic is seen as basically evil in and of itself, and it's considered to be, dishonorable, feminine. Really, just like eunuchs and women are considered to be the only practitioners, and
I have a
yet,
transsexual
really weird.
sorcerer.
out of
Because they're
nowhere,
emperor.
the previous emperor is assassinated in broad daylight by a sorcerer, and he takes the throne.
Oh, I bet it's totally FTM, transsexual.
I just want to
Why,
know.
why does it have to be? I
don't
mean,
know.
the same stigmas against magic applied in Norse mythology, and it didn't stop Odin.
Yeah, Odin was the most powerful practitioner of seed magic, and yet it's the womanly
It was-
arts.
Yeah.
I just want to know why the most
I'm just
powerful...
taking things to their logical conclusion within this community.
Hey, just to point out something, even if it was womanly, it doesn't mean it was bad, because there was a hell of a lot of badass women in Norse mythology.
Mm-hmm.
I never said there
No,
was
but
anything
it was
bad
looked
about
down upon
Yeah.
by the men.
Yeah, until they got slapped with it in the face, and then they backed off.
I just want to know why something so obviously powerful, creative, and destructive will be seen as womanly in a negative light.
Because it's not physical.
That's
Well.
retarded.
Actually, are you asking this question out loud? Is the party sort of discussing what just happened? Or I guess what happened the last
You know,
night?
I would ask... Rensa actually would ask that in character.
Okay. Skezza and Saxa, you can make me knowledge history checks, if you so desire. To find an answer to that question.
Skezza, Saxa. There we go. Ask Kinathis. Kinathis.
Well, the skill system in Savin's game is broken, so no one has knowledge ranks. But what check is it that you're wanting me to make? History?
Knowledge history.
Yeah. So knowledge, just roll intellect and hope you roll high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of you get it. So, Skezza and Saxa tell you guys this old Hobgoblin legend. Back when the Hobgoblins were this barely unified coalition of tribes, they faced off as a community against a powerful witch who led the forces of death and demons against them. An elvish witch, so this is way, way back. And across the sea on another continent. But through the unity and martial might of the Goblin coalition, they slowly but surely fought their way through her legions of devils, undead, and other abominations, until their war chiefs confronted the witch herself in her palace made of bones. There, she unleashed a powerful hex, a curse that sundered reality itself for miles and miles around. Magic ran wild, destroying everything in its path. The sky tore open, the land began to crumble away into dust. Thousands upon thousands of hobgoblins died. Those that survived vowed to themselves, these chieftains and shamans, that no man shall ever again touch magic, for it is an evil art. Witches are to be burned. Never again can this happen.
So it's not seen as weak and womanly, it's seen as too fucking amazing for anybody to wield.
Right.
Okay, so, after hearing this rather embellished tale of history, any cross-reference in the archives?
No, this happened on a different continent. You have no sources, really.
Okay, just check. Just checking. Julio?
So, yeah. Morning dawns, and some of the refugees from Baleton are starting to evacuate at the behest of the Lion Knights. It is time for you guys to hit the road if you want to get to Pergolith in time.
Okie dokie.
So, I assume you guys are going to stick to the road as usual.
I will stick to flying on my motherfucking not a wyvern.
Alright. But,
Oh yeah.
You guys do have a couple of people who are still on horseback, so you do have to account for them. Poor guys.
Fuck those people.
Alright, so you're just going to fly ahead, not move as
No.
a group? Alright. Alright. So yeah. Whoever's on point, I'm going to assume it's Skezza. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Okie dokie.
You don't see shit.
Well, it depends on if
Wow,
there's
you
something
don't
for you to see.
shit.
No, those
Look
are
at that.
pretty decent rolls. All things considered.
Not on the die.
No, not on the die, but modifiers.
Yeah, that.
So
With
let's
that,
see.
that's pretty much on the
Use
saving
odd
grace.
freeholds. Oh, hey. Hey, guess what? Alright. So let's. Don't think I archived that map yet. Good, good, good.
Is it Hornets? It's Hornets, isn't it?
It might be Hornets. I'm not
That's us.
saying it's Hornets, but it's Hornets.
It's Hornets.
So let me go
Fucking
ahead
great.
and roll up this.
Is there a reason you guys haven't burned down that Hornet hive yet?
We haven't had time to do it. I mean, they're not that bad.
Except for trying to fuck us. Constantly.
Let's see, where'd Sig go? And it's probably still on Aduna's map here. Yeah, here we go. Back. Alright. Let's switch on back over to this map. Alright, if you guys want to arrange your marching order as you like it, you may do so.
I'm looking at the deck of many perils. How fitting.
What deck of many perils? What?
I just have it up on my screen. I've been looking at the card art for a while because I found it interesting.
Oh, I guess that's something I haven't looked at yet.
It is in the magic
Is this
items.
what... Did Savin pull out the deck of many things and replace it with the deck of many perils?
Yes.
No, Ted, come back.
Oi, wait.
Where's our marching order at? Like, is there a box or...
No, it's just generally going
Hey.
south.
Oh.
Didn't move Ted.
I can't move Ted.
Why isn't the horse at max health?
I believe my horse got attacked.
Yeah, but it's been a full fucking day, dude.
Okay, yeah,
You
he's-
don't get all your hit points back in a full day, but okay.
Yeah, but I would have shoved some potion up its ass.
Okay.
I swear to God,
Yeah.
Becky is more anal focused than our DM.
I know, right? Well, so DCL, you can't
No, but
fly.
it-
Get out of the sky.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I forgot that's this guy.
Yes.
You have a
And
you have a
Saxy's-
horse, not a Pegasus.
Watch it happen. Watch, freaking my warhorse somehow become a Pegasus.
Why are we in, like, mass B combat? Jesus
Because we
fucking
keep
Christ.
running into. Oh my god!
Hornet Knights.
Oh my God.
Great, they're bringing out the big guns now.
Wait, I thought we got done with this. Didn't we get done
No.
with this?
Literally an army of hornets.
I'm pretty sure we got done with this.
Did we... Are the hornets able to be communicated with, or are they just fucking rape monsters? I don't remember.
No one knows their language apparently.
Nope.
Okay.
They don't speak Sylvan or Celestial, so...
Or if they did, they just ignored you. Hornets you've encountered previously have spoken Sylvan. Or at least the ones that egged you full of fox bees did. So yeah,
I
you
think them
guys...
full of hornets that got turned into fuckbeat.
Yes. Alright, and I'm gonna roll... Oh. Alright. Alright, obvious divide is obvious sky versus ground. Rensa's party, you are once again ambushed by a group of hornets who leap out of the bushes with spears drawn.
Once a fucking again.
Once a fucking again. These ones, while the previous ones just looked like they wanted to, stop you and have some eggs out, these ones have their spears aimed dead at you and look extraordinarily angry. Those of you who are in the sky see much the same. A big cloud of hornets zooms towards you from the ground. There are several knights with poisoned spears who aim their lances at you. The closest of the lust witches, a hornet girl with a flowing yellow robe, points her staff directly at Backy and buzzes menacingly. What do?
I think she knows.
What did you do?
I blew up them.
God damn it.
I basically I just yelled back in Sylvan, like, well, fuck off.
You hear
Just told them
back
to go
in a very stunted, very simplistic Sylvan, give us that one, and the rest may go.
So only, like,
They,
how many knows
they-
Sylvan? It's like 1 or 2.
I don't know what he's saying.
It's this lust witch here. I'm gonna just give a little...
Do Fae use Sylvan?
Yes, that is the language of the Fae.
Okay.
Yes, so
Because I
Celadrie
have
knows.
whatever Fae use written down under languages for Saxa.
Mhm.
So yeah, Saxa and I believe Backy can both understand them, though Backy is, or Saxa rather, is on the same mount as Backy, so Sig, you have no idea what's going on. Unless you want Saxa to, like, yell it.
Eh.
After a
So I
moment
just-
of silence,
Just yell at Sig in common so he understands what the fuck we're saying.
Alright, so you're just translating?
Yeah, pretty much. And say, Sector, can you do that for me? You're better with him.
So you like blew up their hive or something?
They
No,
attacked
they
us.
attacked us.
Attacked us yesterday. Backy blew some of them up.
A lot of
A
them.
bunch of them.
Almost all.
The Lust Witch would
They didn't
yell
give us much
for
of a
you
choice.
to surrender the murderess.
They did not give us much of a choice the other day.
Yay.
Isn't it always?
Well, since they don't really want to play nice.
Are they
So-
faster than our mounts?
Well,
Quite often they are.
I was asking Savin.
You don't know?
They just flew
they-
the whole way up here from the forest floor.
Yeah, they're pretty fast. You think Deathwing would definitely be able to outrun them. The other two, the Drakes, probably be about on even footing.
Okay.
Wait, aren't like hornets naturally evil?
Yeah. I seem to recall
And
that
al-
being a thing that was discussed.
Yeah, and the only reason why our hornets are nice is because they're fox beasts. That's what.
They're certainly not good aligned, I'll tell you that much. You could make a knowledge
then.
nature check to see if they're actually, fit the profile of evil or not, generally speaking. So,
No knowledge nature, you say?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. It depends hive by hive. Hornets are definitely aggressive, and having no natural means to communicate with most people, they have a tendency to take what they want, but they generally don't kill or hurt people unless provoked. They just want to deposit their eggs. So, most aren't evil. Some are. Very rarely would you be able to classify any as good. This particular batch seems quite aggressive, but they didn't actually physically attack you until bombs started getting thrown. Well, they tried to poison DCL's horse, but it's a horse, no one cares.
Still kind of sore about that, but I ain't saying nothing.
Well, then just
Maybe
shove a
if you
portion
say
of
you're
bark skin.
maybe say you're sorry.
What? Fuck them, they attacked us. Still chug. And then the second one is...
Clear. I don't
All right.
suppose you can.
Hold on.
speak.
As soon as you consume a potion, Backy, it's initiative time. So you got the bark skin off, but after that, it's time to roll some dice.
Mm.
Time to deplete our resources before we get to the actual fight.
We have
Oh,
a
it's-
night for. Like
Yeah.
we're staying the night
Yeah.
there first. It'll be fine.
Yep.
Time to piss off the bees bad enough that they invade Pergolith while we're out fighting. That's what you meant to say.
We have bees. Bees are hornets.
Whatever.
Oh boy. I think that's their lust witch. Yeah, 23. Okay. Let's see, generic hornets get a 20. Jesus, they rolled well for initiative.
Man, DCL, I hope you've got a lot of cleave packed.
I have no cleave. That's why every combat we've had without you has been very painful.
Alright, if that's everybody slotted into the order. Lust witches are going to go first. So the one on the ground is going to start things off. She is going to ready in action, I believe. Yeah, she wants to see how things go up top. Two lust witches who are airborne. This one's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's not how far the map goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move there. And let's see. She's going to cast. Let's go with Unnatural Lust on Razorwing. That seemed to work out for them pretty well
God
last time.
Damn it!
Oh wait, shit, I didn't even roll initiative.
Razorwing does get bonuses
God
Yes.
damn it!
if he's not attracted to whatever he's being directed at.
That's true.
What's the bonus? I guess.
11. Alright. The other one, let's probably look up the one. I don't think that's going to do it. Actually, that might. 14, 15,
Kinathis,
16.
roll more than single digit, please.
Is that with the bonus or without it?
That's without any kind of unattraction bonus. I don't know what that is.
+4.
Oh,
Okay. So with an 18, you just barely pass the DC.
oh, thank you.
Razorwing gives 0 fucks and has learned not to
Literally.
want more eggs in his butt.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's going to move up a little bit, and
Oh,
she...
there's 2 Lust Witches in the air? God
Yes.
damn it.
Man, dude, we were super duper outnumbered. Like, it's like 4 to 1. Well,
Ah.
like 4 to 1.
Well, that doesn't bother me as much as the... Just the cat. I'm worried about the casters.
Let me see how this works. 30 feet.
Just give me a clear path. A clear charge path to a Lust Wizard. And I'll bonk him out of the sky.
She is going to... Let's see. So she's pretty long range. Alright. Ray. Yeah, here we go. I think this... Oh, no. No. We'll have to move up a little further for that one. Yeah, that's good. Just barely. Alright, Sig is going to get hit with a beam attack.
Shoo!
This is a 9, hit your flat foot touch.
No.
Well, shit. So, a ray of necrotic energy, like, zips right over your head.
That happens.
Alright.
Necrotic. Oh yeah. Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah. Shooting some necromancy at you. Although, technically, I guess it's a... Yeah, it's a necromancy spell. Alright.
Yeah.
Generic hornets.
Here it is.
Bimbomancy superior.
Are all going to basically pile in on DCL. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Hey, don't Sig have like anti-Blackfoot bullshit?
No.
Alright.
Okay, shit.
So the generic hornets who are on the ground just pile in around the two on the horses and buzz at you.
God damn.
Celadrie, you speak Sylvan, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. The Lust Witch in the back tells you to just keep your weapons away. They don't want to hurt you or egg you right now. They just want your murderous companion.
I'm okay with not being egged.
Okay. And Celadrie, it is your turn.
Does that mean they will attack me if I move?
Probably.
It's time for laser gloves.
Hey, Rensa!
Yo.
How good is your will save?
What are you about to do?
That is so out of character.
That is so out of character. This is so out of character.
Hey,
Say
DCL!
how strong-willed are
Bad metagamer. Bad. No.
Oh, I'm considering a confusion spell.
Oh god.
Well, do what you want.
Either that or I'm gonna retreat.
I was playing the full retreat like I did last time. That's still meta.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Kanara, let's get out of here.
All right,
We will hold up our hands, non-threateningly, and just start to back away from everybody.
All right. Yeah, they'll let you go. They're not gonna. They don't look like they want to pursue you.
Hi-ho, dragon butts! Away!
All right. So just to know if I should delete you off the encounter map, are you just leaving completely, or are you just withdrawing?
Unless the party looks like it's getting, horribly shit-stomped.
Okay. So yeah, the hornets.
I'm not gonna fully abandon them, but
All right.
I ain't getting involved.
You're not Rensa.
Third doesn't want XP
Hey,
for this fight.
We were totally on a time constraint. Oh, you're talking about before that. Never mind.
Skezza, you are up. There are some hornet bees casting spells at you, and your friends, and your bird. Everybody getting spelled up in here.
They didn't give us a chance to... They didn't let us... They just attacked us last time. We were just defending ourselves.
Really were.
Kalira, I don't suppose you can speak to them?
Yeah, Kalira knows Sylvan. What do you want her to say?
Just say that we were just defending ourselves. We didn't. They wouldn't listen to us yet last time. We didn't want to have to hurt anybody, but we needed to be somewhere.
You needed to be somewhere.
You know what?
Can somebody slap you for that, please?
Ow. Alright. Yeah,
It was a life and death situation. We needed to go. We couldn't wait. We couldn't just let them do what they wanted, and they wouldn't listen to it.
Oh
Is there
god!
anything we can give them in exchange to just let us go?
Besides an anus full of eggs.
The fate of a civilization is in this.
Hey, besides Backy, okay?
Yeah. I think Kalira's smart enough to throw that in. Alright. Have Kalira make a charisma check for me.
She's a charismatic lady, I think.
She is a
Yes, she
charisma
is.
caster.
Wow. Oh, I
Alright.
closed my eyes because I couldn't look.
Yeah. The Hornets will consider this for a moment, and when you say that you're defending yourself and their sisters are just attacking you without provocation, they look confused. And then the Lust Witch who's speaking Sylvan to you will say that a blood price is warranted. And
Always is.
she will look between the lot of you and Rebecca, and let's see. Think for a moment and say 5,000 pieces of silver, and we forget this trespass.
This is a public road.
Out of character, I'm going like 5,000 silver, my fucking ass. Let's go burn down their hide.
Out of character, you say?
Yeah, I am saying this out of character because 5 grand in silver. Like, that feeds the castle for fucking 10 months. Remember?
That
Even
is
more.
a lot of money.
It's like, fuck that. Their hive is flammable.
I think maybe we shouldn't try to destroy entire peoples if we don't have to. I mean, think of it like this. If we just fight our way through these guys again and again, and we just keep killing hornets to get through them instead of trying to work around the things and
Run out of hornets to send against us.
no, we'll just end up pissing them off even more, and maybe they'll just start being a bigger menace. Maybe we can work something out. I mean,
So in
there's
the
a lot
end,
of hornets.
Yeah, Kinathis, so you're saying if we
What?
bomb them now, we'll still have to bomb them later and then burn their hive.
What I'm saying is, if we make them our permanent enemies, there's going to be no way of negotiating them into being our allies in the future.
Kalira will give you a very sage nod.
Think of it perhaps as maybe an investment in the future. If we can... We still have to sell that horrifying crown.
Well,
To the
that thing
highest
is
bidder.
worth...
So let me
Just
get
say
this
that-
straight. You don't want us to make them. You don't want them to be enemies. You just want to sell them a crown that
No.
will make them impossible to deal with.
No, I'm not going
Make
to give
one
no,
of
I'm
them
not
impossible.
gonna, No, I'm not going to give them that. That is something I'm going to sell to the highest bidder or have someone really, really good at it de-enchant it into Residium.
Or just fucking give it to the Hobgoblin Emperor.
I was thinking of selling it to those nice dark elves that we saw.
You know, they're giving it to the Hobgoblin.
They're very wealthy, and they
Bad
might
idea.
like it. They know a lot about magic stuff.
Or
Anyway,
there's
no.
spirit or there is the spirit of a god in that crown there, and when you make it into Residuum, you get a fucking room full.
That too.
Or it eats
That
your
would be
soul.
awesome.
Because it doesn't want to be made into Residium.
Or
Hi, Booker.
Hi, kid.
Yay, kitten evasion.
Anyway, if we pay them off or do of them a favor or two, maybe we can use it as maybe we can smooth things over, and we can have hornet friends to
Yeah,
help
here's
us
the thing.
fight hobgoblins.
Here's the thing, though. Their favor would either be taking the eggs or taking out their competition, the bees, which are good alike.
Well, if we could get both, that'd be nice.
Wait, these aren't bee girls. These are hornets.
They're hornets. They're
It
also
says
bees.
hornets.
They're
Dude.
horny hornets.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Dude, can't you not read? It says hornet.
I know I
Hornet
see
If
knife.
you're French, they're Hornets.
Shush.
I wonder if they would accept delicious cookies.
so
I doubt that. That would be awesome, but I doubt that.
I can
So,
make
but
some
the
really
thing is-
good cookies.
Yeah, but if you remember, the bee said that they had one enemy, which were the fucking hornet, and they were pretty much just rubble stopping.
Well, that just means we have to get them to be nice to each other.
Yeah, see, there's the part. They murder bee girls.
When did we learn this? Because I don't remember.
From bee queen, mortal
never-
enemies.
We never talked to a bee queen.
Yeah, the bees that came there, the bee girls, the actual bee girls. We
I
talked-
saw one bee girl at that farm, just one. I did not hear anything about a queen, sort of. I knew that guy was married to a bee,
You mean Big T?
Big T. Big T was married to a bee, apparently, but that's
Bee
all I
queen.
know. Oh,
bee queen.
But you guys have never met her, no. You declined to meet the missus.
I
kind of
wonder-
had
Well,
his. We
we-
kind of had to burn
we-
down his entire farm. So
Yeah,
A little busy.
Saxa met the missus.
Oh yeah, Saxa did in fact meet the missus. The rest of you didn't.
quote unquote meet the missus.
I mean, she wandered off into the forest all by herself and got stuff full of eggs.
Yeah.
all I'm getting
Yep.
all I'm really getting from any of this is that the bee girls are nice and pure and awesome, and the hornets are bastards.
Bzz,
Kind of like
Well-
real life.
hey,
bzz, bzz.
Don't
Not
be
very nice.
racist.
You're all
I mean,
racist.
it's not. It's as racist as saying that people got night camouflage. Come on, it's not. It's true.
It's as racist as saying that black people will steal your wallet at night.
With their night
Can we
camouflage.
have any confirmation on that?
can't
I don't
hate
want to
you guys.
incriminate myself any further.
Stop that.
Okay, no, but
We are horribly racist
No, wait.
people.
wait, does anybody have good diplomacy?
Uh,
Wait, does what's her name again?
Sig does.
Fluffy Tails. Fluffy Tails.
Kalira?
What's her name? Calera, yes. Does she have diplomacy?
Kalira does not have any listed skills because
She's charismatic as fuck,
Savin.
though.
Savin.
She's good at this.
Yep.
Does
So what you're
Calera
saying
have
is
diplomacy?
probably.
Why don't you stop metagaming and ask what you want to ask? Clear would
Well,
be
I'm
happy.
asking you what I want to ask.
Let me
Does she
rephrase
have
that.
diplomacy?
Tell Kalira what you want, and she'll translate for you,
Huh.
or do something else.
Why translate? I know Silver myself.
Well, there you go. Then you fucking talk.
Well, I talked to Kalira and ask her, can you haggle it to half price? Then we're good.
Something tells me they'll just take more offense at haggling over the price of lives.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, but they're sort
know
of
if I have
stabbing me in. They're sort of stabbing me in my gut. Wasn't exactly offensive. It wasn't exactly non-offensive.
You
Just show the hole in the road where the bee girl stabbed me with her poison lance.
I'm pretty sure that happened after you threw a bomb.
There was a lot of bomb throwing.
Well, they didn't exactly give me a choice. I told them to leave. And stop.
Okay. Alright, Kalira will try to diplomatize the price down, I guess. Unless
I
Kinathis
will
says otherwise.
offer. I don't have that much money, but I will have. Well, I do, but not here.
And none of us really have that point to take, other than he.
I
She
will
really
offer up all of my wine.
Okay, just a quick confirmation. Is she really expecting us to like pay this on the spot? I'm pretty sure 5,000 silver isn't a sum that people just commonly have carrying on them.
It is not.
That is a good
No.
point.
Aha! Monthly payments.
I mean, that sounds a
Because
lot
I-
better than just paying it all at once.
Yeah, because 5,000 is still like, what was it? The Bunny Girls was like 250 silver a month.
To feed the castle, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, to feed the castle. So times 10, that's 2,500. That's 10 months times 2. That's 20 months worth of food for an entire castle.
Of like 12 people, but still, yeah.
12 people, that's at least 8 times the size of these. 8 times the size and like 40 times the weight.
What? No, B-girls are people size.
Are the people size?
Yeah.
Not, like tiny cute fox bees.
Yeah,
No,
I thought
the
you
fox
said
bees
no.
are babies. They just hatched. So they're all tiny. These hornet knights are like 5 to 6 feet tall.
Oh.
Nice.
Which means they lay pretty big, decent sized eggs.
Yeah,
In your ass.
fist size.
It's just a fist in your butt. Don't be a baby.
Just a bunch of fists in your butt.
I mean, it's not like you can just imagine me shoving my fist up your ass repeatedly and then have
'Cause
them
I-
swell up in size.
After being healed by
Okay, I
Backy
don't need a
4 or
boner
5
while I'm
times,
DMing
it should
Hedrah,
be
come
loose
on.
enough.
Why
I don't
not?
want you getting a boner to me. Please no.
You getting a boner too, there, DCL? Okay,
No.
good to know.
No. Please. Stop. Stop.
Let me get the butter at the start of the
Stop.
No breaks on the rate train. Anyway, what were you saying, Sig? Sorry.
I don't even remember anymore.
Anyway, yeah, if you guys want to have Kalira try and negotiate them down to monthly payments, you think that has a much higher chance of success?
Yeah, that'd probably be
Let me know when
better.
it's my turn.
Oh, I mean, you can speak right now, but it's not your like physical turn.
Oh, well then I need to know. So I have some questions about Pergothian law.
Okay.
Mhm.
Would these bees be guilty of banditry, and what's the sentence?
Well, it's attempted rape.
Yeah, that's what it would be, not banditry.
What?
No,
Well,
no.
whatever.
Although we got
Rape,
attempted rape,
Stabbing.
we got attempted manslaughter.
Is this road
So-
considered to
Mhm.
be Pergolithian
Pergolithian?
sovereign territory?
No.
Oh.
Pergolith.
God, these
Okay.
cat people suck.
These cat
They-
people
they
have
should
a
just
city.
all die. Jesus.
Uh,
There's like they can't even control like 30 miles around their metropolis.
I mean,
It's like they're
they
fucking
control
Detroit.
the road, but it's not like their sovereign territory.
This is Kitty Cat Detroit.
Look, Pergolith is a single city-state that has no support. It's cut off from literally everybody else. It's the last little stronghold of the Catfolk. They can't really,
Are we supposed to be like a flourishing race or something? Why are
Uh,
those?
Catfolk were until the Hobgoblins just chopped their empire in half and murdered all of them, and enslaved the rest. That happened. They were doing great before that happened.
So now I'm the fucking monster because I would want to try and fucking neuter the entire Hobgoblin race, but they're not the fucking monster for going fucking half genocide on the Catfolk.
All right.
Yeah, I was about to say, considering the history there, we're pretty calm and neutral and friendly towards the Hobgoblins. Just saying.
Anyway, yeah. In Pergolith, if you try to rape somebody, it's generally castration for you.
Uh,
And what about attempted manslaughter because their stingers are poisonous?
They are roll nature.
Nature? Very
Yeah.
well. Let's see if I can make it. There it is.
Well, Skezza, your butt's not occupied. Backy, you know that hornets don't
Sean, why the fuck you
dangerously
calling-
poison you. They inflict a lethargic paralysis with their lust venom.
Mm.
So
A
there's really no.
lethargic paralysis.
would you say a red heat? If
Yes,
You will?
I would indeed say red heat.
Fucking red mirror. Get out of here.
So a red heat, so you're infecting them with communists.
Yes, you do in fact. They just
Cocaine.
immediately grow a giant Stalin mustache and start giving away their property to this god named Putain. It's pretty insane.
Let me just open up that music video with Putin dancing in funky boots until the world explodes.
Oh God,
So good.
it's so good.
Oh yeah, I like the way you moved.
Yes.
Yep.
By
Yeah.
was it slightly left of center or something like that?
Yep.
Such a-
By the way, hey Savin, you said it was a red heat?
Oh boy. Yes.
Cocaine.
Anyway,
It's
so
all connected. It comes back to the cocaine.
it always goes back to the cocaine.
Sure enough.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
but-
next D&D campaign is just you guys being cocaine farmers. That's 73 right there. Let's go. Let's go.
Dude, if you can make it like, what's his name again? Beats, jailbreak or jails, Oz scenario.
Anyway, so yeah, if you guys want to try and negotiate down to monthly payments, Claire will do so. Skezza have clear or roll charisma with advantage. She is doing something that the bees find pretty reasonable.
Okay. With advantage. And I would also like to know if they would like also monthly installments of cookies. That might be that might be something we could also do.
Why not just offer up your asshole?
Well, I don't think
Because
they're in the
the
mood for that.
Just be like,
I just kind of
oh,
wanna-
the blood price will repay you by giving you more bees.
That might work. You never know.
But
Yes.
just for the record, my ass isn't on the table for this deal.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
But here's the
I
matter.
had nothing to do
Remember,
with
you're a
this.
paladin.
Tammy volunteers. For you guys, she's willing to take the heat for
Tammy,
you.
okay. Okay. That's one volunteer.
If it comes down to it,
Okay,
she's making
so
a big
Rensa's going to
sacrifice.
object off the basis that he does not want Cammy to be in charge of I don't know how many bee girls that she would have birthed.
No, I'm totally.
She
okay
already
with
has a
this.
bunch of bee girls though.
I know. I don't want it to get worse.
There's no way this can go wrong.
There's every way that this can go wrong.
What about me, Rebecca? You were talking.
Oh
You said
yeah,
my name?
yeah. You're Skezza is sort of like a paladin
I
within
know.
code of conduct. out on the battlefield, shit eggs.
I don't think that I'm not allowed to. I don't think I'm not allowed to have eggs.
You're totally allowed to have eggs.
See?
You've got to
Kalira
say
says
you
I
can
can.
ask- Oh yeah. Oh,
She's
Kinathis, that was
my goddess is
Kinathis.
right here.
Kinathis, that,
Jesus is
Kinathis,
literally at
that
the
was-
wheel.
That wasn't like Kinathis, that wasn't like, but Mom said I could.
Yeah.
It's more like, but the wife says I can. She said it'd be okay.
I mean, if we can, make relations better, that'd be great. We can make them happy and like us. Maybe we can, get their support in some way. I mean, there's a lot of them. And the numbers are always nice. More numbers are good.
So, you want to make that charisma roll?
Yes, with advantage.
Yes, with advantage. Alright, see?
Good thing. Okay. Alright, 23.
Alright.
Monthly installments, and at least 2 of us are willing to carry eggs at some point in the future for them.
That should lower their total.
Perhaps
financial
multiple
price.
times.
You guys should definitely put an end cap on the amount of times you're willing to bear eggs.
Up to and including 4 times.
I'm not a lawyer, but
But
You need a side bitch.
Alright, so after some consideration, like the lust witches will buzz at each other, and then the lust witch nearest you will say that they will accept 500 silver pieces a month from you to keep the peace, as well as your generous offer of bearing eggs.
500
Wait.
silver a month up until what?
Up till the 5,000, so
Okay.
would that be
So-
10 months?
you guys just talked them into essentially paying them more.
But over a long period of time.
So we can manage it. I
Interest.
mean, so we can have time. No interest.
No,
So after
eggs
we're
are
done
interest.
dealing with the fucking
Oh.
hobgoblin armies, we can go burn down their hive.
No, God, no.
I'm
That
a little reticent
what is-
to commit genocide, but
What's wrong with you people?
I do share a great amount of concern over their banditry and hostility.
Well, we
Sounds
can
like
work
someone
that
does.
out if we all survive.
Sounds like
Please,
someone
I'll
needs to lead a
survive.
diplomatic mission. Get them
Yes.
stopped.
Yes, sword point first.
Diplomacy's always the
No,
best.
that's a bad idea.
You follow the law, or you lose your head.
That's a bad idea.
Lawful good is not
Going
lawful.
to what would be a sovereign race and saying do what we say or we kill you is a really bad
Are they a
idea.
soft race? I'm kind of curious on that. They seem to be pretty keen
They
on
seem
like,
to be rape monsters that live in a forest to me.
I know.
Just saying.
Follow
They have
no
their own
laws.
society and rulers.
So did
I-
the goblins, and honestly,
Just
Yeah,
because
well,
it's
thanks, Cammy.
Yeah, well,
But your
the
dad's
bees,
kind of
the
a douche.
the hornets are not
Oh, man.
trying to exterminate all
Cammy
life.
gives you the finger, like, just right up, and says that, if you don't want the goblins to be your allies, you can go tell Dad to his face he's a douche.
Wow,
Then she
Sig.
puffs and crosses her arms.
Wow.
Alright.
Everyone in this party is so nice now for some reason. Everyone's
Alright,
so.
don't diss drug pop, okay?
Blame the magic sword that fucked with Sig's head and made him more hardcore.
what you get changed to
I'm-
lawful.
Yeah.
Is Queensguard telling you to go burn down entire?
No, I've already said that I have concerns about genocide.
Okay, because that should be not even the last resort.
Yeah, that's bad.
That would make us monsters, and that would be really bad.
Yeah, that would make us hobgoblins.
But surely they must be made to see to see how that they can live more peacefully under the proper functioning of the law. I am the law.
Do we accept this deal
Yes,
then?
Fred.
I'm going to take your silence as an okay.
I don't really have anything else to add on this. I
We
mean,
can go
it's not
adventuring
my money
later
you're
if we
asking
survive and go find more money.
I
And
know.
Hobbit's crown.
You kind of need to. You
For
kind of have a
sweet
war we
fat-
gotta fight.
Fat bucks. Fat gold.
Yeah. Still goddamn assholes you are.
Alright.
Guys complaining on me being genocidal.
This is the steady curve of D&D slowly pushing people towards being murder hobos. It's an inevitable cycle.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, DCL, you freaked out the fucking last time, that session there, and now, holy shit, now the shoe's on the other foot, ain't it?
Wait,
I'll never-
Hey,
what did
I
I
would
freak
like
out
to-
about?
I
I'm
would
a
like to
murder
say that
hobo.
I have become less of a murder hobo.
You have. Yeah.
What did I freak out about?
Oh shit, she's gonna do the fucking genocidal, remember? We got it on tape,
No.
dude.
Not right now.
I remember me being not
Not
I
in
remember
front
being-
of the Hornets.
Alright.
Well,
So you
this-
guys just start yelling
Not in
across
front of the kids,
open
people.
space, just like 100 yards between the guys flying and the guys on the ground. Shame about that whole talk of genocide the other day. Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
remember that.
I'm going to just. I'm gonna
No, we're not.
beckon Razorwing to slowly fly a little closer away from the group, and tell Cleara, okay, let's tell them that we accept and that we would like to perhaps arrange in the future for some kind of negotiation between our two peoples, so that we can improve relations, because there isn't really any relations between the Hornets and the Catfolk. We would like to maybe fix that. Maybe be friends.
Do we want to be friends with a bunch of murderers right next to us?
Alright, yep. You
Yeah,
or
those are the
Colleen.
hobgoblins.
Well,
Yeah,
sure.
have Clear make another advantage charisma check.
Okay, good. Really? I rolled 3 6s in a row.
Alright.
Wait. Oh, wait. This isn't Skezza making the roll. Shit. I was going to use one of my things.
Do you have something that gives someone else like a reroll or something by any chance?
No, I was going to use one of my goal things. The character stuff you made us do, but it's not Skezza doing it. And I don't know if Kalira has any.
Clear actually does have character traits. Let's
Does
open
she
her
have a character
little.
trait?
Let's open up her Clear.
I was going to use friendship, but damn it.
Well, actually, no, it's a reroll, not advantage you're getting. So yeah. Yep, she can check off her her hopeful nature
Ah,
to, hope that someday soon the bees and you and everyone can be friends, and reroll
Okay.
1 die.
one more time.
One more time.
That's better. All right.
Poor, poor
See my previous statement, or roll something above 1 digit.
Why don't you roll the die then?
Okay.
I'm not counting it, but yeah, let's see what Backy rolls.
Oh, fuck off!
Well, ironically,
Fuck off!
I
God,
couldn't stop to give the
trying. Figures.
I'm
Fucking
sorry,
nat
Mathis.
20.
I give you a hug if I could, because that's so wrong.
Fucking 20!
Alright, so unfortunately that doesn't count since Backy wasn't doing anything, so after Kalira talks for a bit, the Lust Witch will respond that it is not her place to decide such things, but perhaps if you deliver the last of your payments in person, her queen might receive you.
Okay.
Oh, man. Ah,
So, do you want to give them your first payment now, or
You guys are so
Skezza have that
fucked.
money on.
Hope they have a good carry capacity then. Here's 500 silver pieces. Chuck. Sink like a rock.
all right? In that case,
I will give her 300 silver and 20 gold pieces. Because I don't have 500 silver on me.
I think that comes out to 500 anyway. But yeah.
It does.
Okay, yeah. She's perfectly happy with that. And says...
How do we get the rest of it to you?
Oh, she will say that there is a crossroads to the small farming village in the foothills, which you guys pretty much automatically recognize as the crossroads to Bailton. At the last day of every month, henceforth, a witch from the Hornet tribe will stand there to receive your payment.
Okay. All right. Hopefully we can avoid any more problems in the future.
We don't want any of those.
She nods gravely and then buzzes something towards the ground. Rensa, you note the bees in front of you will start backing down a little bit. And
Thank you.
unless anyone wants to do anything violent, we'll drop out of initiative. And the bees will retreat.
I hate being the negotiator is so tiring.
I know, right?
Somebody has to do it.
Yes.
Alright.
well, I mean, we could have just knocked them all unconscious and left them with a note saying that they were being huge cunts.
All of them? Are you serious? There was
Why
like
not? They're
20
just e-girls.
of them.
Like, we were kicking their ass like 4 levels ago.
They're the only ones cleave, though.
That would only cause more problems in the future.
It's debatable.
Debatable.
It would make them less likely to be understanding in the future, and more likely to just be straight up hostile.
Or more likely to be cowed by our superior strength and good looks.
I mean,
Whatever.
it's not like we could just AoE them, or, set their hive on fire.
Killing indiscriminately and committing horrible acts of probable genocide and immense property damage is not how you make friends.
No,
It's
but that's
generally
how the
how you kill
hobgoblins
enemies.
operate.
It's generally how you kill enemies, but I do at least agree that to some degree we probably should not just kill every single bee girl, hornet girl.
How about we save the wanton destruction for when we have to retake Shatterpike?
Okay. But I just mentioned to, what's her name? Skezza, that if you wanted, the whole, what's its name again? If you wanted the Hobgoblin Empire stopped, you could have just blown up the Tower of Wisdom, because the Hobgoblin Emperor is there.
There's...
He's
Well-
right there, right now, in the Tower of Wisdom.
Surrounded
in
by
the whole
1,700 with 1,700 other hobgoblins with them.
I
Or
know,
are you
it's
saying,
almost
or
like
are you telling,
it's-
or are you telling me to go to giant relic ball and
yeah,
call down some kind of meteorite to crush the tower? Is that what you're
yeah,
telling me to
it's
do?
It's almost like we could do that and like end the fucker right on the spot. The whole empire sort of centered around him, supposed to lead their ass, and he is gone and dead. Whoops. It's not like we could save thousands of lives by doing that.
I really don't have any objections to this, unfortunately.
Oh, wait, are we talking about genocide again?
No, we're not talking about genocide again.
Surprisingly
Okay.
not, actually.
Hey, Fen,
We're
you
ta-
know,
we're
actually,
talking
it's
about-
anti-genocide.
Backy suggests that we go to the Crystal Cave, use the not Eye of Magnus to go and just obliterate the Tower of Wisdom, which is apparently where the Hobgoblin Emperor is currently at.
Seems
I would-
cowardly.
But it's sort of like, save untold thousands of lives
Don't get me
everywhere.
wrong. You might cut the head off the beast there, but the Hobgoblin Nation is something of a Hydra. Another Hobgoblin will just be promoted into his place, and the brutal policies and culture that he's created there will just continue to spread. Honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, the only way I could see that working is if the general that we captured was next in line for succession, and not captured by us when you did that. Completely ignoring the fact that there might actually be a lot of innocent captives at that tower.
You mean all
It
the
was on-
mages that got slaughtered?
Do we know that?
No.
Celadrie was there.
Yeah. And we were told by those who escaped it.
There were those two escapees.
The only
Yeah.
thing they told you was that the headmaster was executed. They didn't tell you anything about the generic recruits and the apprentices and such. Their fate is unknown.
Oh, this is kind of why war sucks, dude.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
mean, I know it's not like they're a bunch of murderous, genocidal assholes. We have not gotten that confirmed multiple times.
They're also slavers, though. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a slaver.
and the general's definitely going to be coming down to lead his army, isn't he?
Now, the general I'm talking about is the one we have locked up in a cell. My point is, it's not really an acceptable solution. Unless we
General Ryan.
have a perfect way to make sure that we're not murdering a whole bunch of innocent people, then by doing that we'd be no worse than, or no better than him.
Or, there's the saying, the needs of the many.
I'm not huge on the whole.
For the greater good.
That wasn't what I was. Oh, I'm not huge on the whole ends justify the means logic.
Oh, yes.
Well, okay, that's understandable, but I'd rather kill, 100 innocents to save, tens of 20 or 30,000 of them.
Sig does have a point, though, with just getting rid of the Emperor probably would not put an end to all of the problems.
That is true, but which emperor travels alone without his, next in line advisors and shit like that? What happens if all that goes poop as well?
What Emperor does travel with the next in line? Wouldn't it be... Actually, can I, like, roll nobility? No, I don't know anything about Hobgoblin nobility culture.
Well, I mean, you would know something about their military structure, which being that they are a military dictatorship. I'd allow it.
I'm gonna roll for that.
All right. And what exactly are you trying to find out?
Would he be traveling along with like his retainers and next in lines and everything
Okay.
to like a big war like this?
I don't think you really even need to roll for that. That's just a common sense roll. It depends on who is the next in line is, which you guys don't know at this point. I don't think Saxa or Skezza rather might know, but if the Emperor has a son, let's say, that son would probably be in the camp. But if his next in line is like a brother or a cousin, he could be anywhere. It's doubtful he'd be in the camp. Like it's not policy to just cart around your entire extended family with you wherever you go.
It is uncommon to find the president and the vice president in the same place at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Basically that.
he would travel with his advisors, closest advisors.
Yes, that he would.
Correct?
I still
So
can't
all the-
argue against this enough. I want no part of it.
I think that would have to be a last resort if, like, the army was like an infaceable wall that we had no chance of.
There
This
is an
the-
army
I mean-
of 12,000 coming as well.
Yeah.
We were going to
Yeah.
save the thing for that. I was considering a different option with that. Instead of just merely destroying them, I was thinking maybe we could use the artifact's power to instead influence them. Perhaps just turn them around and use it to
Or
sow the
just-
seeds of an insurrection.
They wouldn't believe us
Again?
unless
I can't campaign hard enough against using that artifact to overtly mind control thousands of people at once. Seems a little evil. Now maybe if you used it to, shred their supply lines,
Oh, like
How
that will
about-
so
cost
that they would
Just
have to
Really, the
turn.
Battle
How
of
about-
Shatterpike's all about.
What
Yeah.
about just change their alignments?
Again, that seems pretty evil.
Yo, we literally did that with Cammy and with you mind control
You-
several times in this
Cammy
campaign.
did that, yes.
I'm
He
not
did
very
that.
smart.
Apparently you're getting smarter a lot, though, because you keep drinking that stupid... No, you keep drinking that
Oh,
juice.
no.
So,
This would require a lot of wisdom of thinking, not a lot of intelligence. And his wisdom is shit.
This is true.
my wisdom's not so bad.
I
Oh,
mean,
6.
Yes.
6 wisdom isn't good at all.
and I mean, the whole campaigning not to kill them or mind control them thing would only happen if they believed in the power. So we'd have to give them a chance to see it working, and then we'd have to put ourselves in a situation to diplomatize without them possibly being able to retaliate right away. I mean, the Hobgoblins
But that-
probably aren't going to listen to us if we just say, hey, we've got this awesome artifact power that if you guys don't back down, we're going to totally use on you.
That would... I don't think that... Why would we do that?
That's what you just said, right? You said you wanted to try to use
I
it to...
wouldn't-
Oh, wait, mind control, duh. Never mind.
It would be... I would imagine it would hit them like a invisible wave of power. And it hits them and changes their way of thinking to be more... To seek... to fight for a different reason. To...
Okay.
instead of conquest, but change things and make peace within their own nation.
Yeah, but they have peace within their own nations.
No, they have a
subject-
dictatorship.
They subjugate everyone else so that the Hobgoblins will have peace for themselves.
Well, we will reword it. Perhaps make it different. So Convince them to turn back
And not be
and
assholes.
Well,
start a I don't
Kinathis,
know, a rebellion
think about
to
this.
what?
Think about this instead. They won't come until like a month or several months later. Remember?
20 days.
Okay.
In 20 days, they will.
So
be
that
at
means
Shattered.
they're still in the Hobgoblin Empire, correct?
Yes.
Why don't
Yeah.
you just do an area of effect over the Empire instead?
That
Instead of
is a
just
much.
that.
That would be a much larger effect, and I don't know if that would be possible.
Well, it won't have to just be that specific battalion then. It will be every fucker in that area. So imagine just an area spell, and sure, some of them will resist it, maybe not.
I was
it will
hoping
still-
to consult the dragon with this idea and obtain his opinion, since he knows more about it than I do.
Well, you have to do it fast then, because have better chance of blowing it, detonating that spell in their kingdom, where it can spread than just a battalion outside.
Well, it will have to wait until after we are done tomorrow. After tomorrow.
Very well.
I don't have time right now.
Alright, so you guys spend several hours, I imagine, debating the pros and cons of your plan on the way to Pergolith. When you arrive, you see that the army encampment outside of town is larger than it's ever been before.
My God.
A huge monument of Pergolith's might. Thousands upon thousands of soldiers, crates and crates of supplies, all stacked outside. You can see fairies, satyrs, nymphs, catfolk, even a few centaurs, cowgirls, other things mixed in with the ranks now. You have a force to be reckoned with, easily outnumbering the hobgoblins of Shatterpike. When you arrive in town, you find your warehouse abodes, much as you left it. Rensa, I believe this is the first time you've been home for a while, so
Yeah.
you find your apartment locked up and dusty. It's been over a month, I believe, since last you were here. But everything is as you left it.
Okay. As long as I haven't been robbed or anything.
Okay.
So everything
before-
is pretty much alright. You have the evening
I am
to
going
do
to
whatever
go-
you want.
I am going to go find. First, I want to go find a nice dress for Cleara. Very nice
Okay.
one. And then go see.
Sick.
Then go see Lady
Yep.
Lynn.
Alright.
Backy holds out potion bottle for you. Vial.
Okay, what is it?
Drink up.
Alright, I'll drink it.
Okay. Roll a d10. Roll high.
Jesus Christ, what is she doing to me?
You get 7 permanent HP increase.
Okay, I'll
What?
take it.
What?
Like the last time.
And you were complaining.
She gives
I
you a
complain.
mix of yellow and green herbs.
I complain every time. What is this, Resident Evil?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully
There
not
are
the
literally
green-
green herbs that act as healing items.
Which also are psychedelic smoking herbs.
Yes. You can forgo the healing benefits to go on a fucking wild ride. Because let's be honest, the green herbs in Resident Evil are pretty much just pot.
Pretty.
It's
Oh,
like,
God.
what's it? Cabin in the Woods. That's how you wake up from the nightmare that is Resident Evil, or become immunized to it.
Ah,
But
that's
Resident,
such a
Well,
good
guess I
movie.
didn't need to see that movie.
Well, it's been
You
out
haven't
for
seen
years.
Cabin in the
Didn't
Woods?
see
Nope.
that movie.
Edge streamed
Oh,
it.
it's so
Watch.
good.
It's like the
I have
best.
not seen it either, so who cares?
Ah,
Well,
like one of
spoiler
the
alert,
best horror
pot's a good thing
movies.
in that movie.
one of the best horror movies
Yes. So
in
good.
like recent history.
but yeah,
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I thought
so
Resident Evil wasn't a dream though.
Well, you
can I
say
go
that,
and
but they retcon it so much, I'm pretty sure it has to be at this point.
You know what? Just I don't even want to talk about it. God damn it!
okay, so can I finish my research on One Final Glory?
You can try.
It's time to do the whole nigger dance here.
Nigger dance.
What?
What did you say?
Jigger dance.
Gigger jigger dance. Okay, I heard other things.
Of course you did, you racist.
Whoa. No.
Racism
That is, what
indeed
did you hear?
intensifies.
Nothing.
We all know Kinathis
Okay.
heard the Giga Nigga dance. Let's be honest.
Maybe.
I may have heard that too, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
Not the nigga jigga dance.
Whatever.
We all heard similar things, apparently.
And
You know,
we're all
sometimes I
going to
forget
hell.
that these are being recorded and they go online.
Yep. And other people
Oh,
watch
yes.
them. Hundreds of people
So much
watch
racism
them.
just going straight up to YouTube.
I know, right? And my other D&D group was always so nervous about their sessions going up online. I was like, guys, you got nothing. Don't worry about it. It's just
Another
fine.
Don't bother.
Babies.
Maybe that's why they were so anxious, because they weren't being entertaining enough.
They did always question why people watch their videos. I question why people
That
watch
is-
my videos.
Other people have no lives.
Are
Hey,
those the people
hey.
in that other group that was on your other YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember finding that channel a long way back.
Come on, roll high.
You gain that
Oh,
much
the total.
percentage.
Man, what?
You gain that percentage on your research total.
Woohoo! Passed 100%.
Cool. You finish.
Woot woot.
Alright.
Time to go Roadrunner for Captain Walker and Sir Bart.
Alright. Handle you in
You
a
get to
second.
Switty?
Skezza, you go to Hightown, to the swanky dress shops with Clara.
Yes.
Are you taking her with you, or are you just going for her?
Kinathis?
I'm gonna ask her. Do you think it would be too big of a stir if you just if we just walked you in there, or would you like to be disguised a little bit?
She cocks her head to the side. Walk to me and where?
I was gonna go buy you a nice dress.
Oh, I don't think anybody would recognize me. She'll be fine.
Well, you might stand out a little bit.
A little
Kinathis,
bit.
just
I mean,
go in
there's
there and
all those
say,
druids around. I'm sure it's fine.
Just go in there and
give me a dress worthy of a goddess.
well,
You
I don't know
wouldn't
if I
be
can
wrong.
afford that. That might be a lot. Lingerie for this goddess here.
You know how they take that.
Well, it's
What, just roll their
Sure.
eyes and say, yeah, okay? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
And then they know. Wait, that was actually a goddess.
Just be like, oh fuck, we just pissed off a
All right,
goddess.
And then for months afterward, you see little posters on shops saying, "I'm Kalira, and this is my favorite shop in Hightown."
Damn it.
That's about the extent of these people's godly powers. They're
You're
not
really
that
good at talking
godly.
to girls.
Clara is still waking up. She's drowsy.
Just to get up from her nap.
Even
She
Kanara
was
has
asleep
got like
for
nothing going
hundreds
on.
of years. That's just an aspect of Kanara. We haven't found their actual
I gotta wake
Kanara.
up from my nap.
Yeah, you have a third of Kanara.
Well, that's all I need.
Yeah, it's the butt half. I mean, come on.
The butt, the butt third.
I wasn't gonna say.
Not what I meant, but
I wasn't gonna say anything.
yeah, all I need is a third.
Uh,
Well, if you think about it, there are also stuff that got stuck in that butt. Like a boot.
also a B-girl.
And a,
Speaking of which, Skezza, where are you parking Deathwing? He is an enormous, like, gigantic fucking eagle who just swoops into the town. Everyone, like, there are people screaming, "Ah, dragon, dragon!" And there's, like, a bell ringing. Ding, 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 ding. And some
Jeez.
knights run out with, like, crossbowmen, and then they see, oh, it's... What the fuck?
It's a ranger.
Yeah,
What
it's a
on
ranger
earth is
on-
this bullshit?
On a giant eagle.
Yes, calm down. We are friends. I need a place to put my steed.
Where did you
I do
get
not
such a
know where-
magnificent creature? One of the knights will say, stepping forward.
Oh, it's a long story. It was just a little hawk before, but now it is a giant, a magnificent beast.
It grew up.
Alright, the Lion Knights don't really have a stable big enough for Razor Wing. They can keep him like in the courtyard of the keep.
Do they have
He's
a
very,
roof he can
he's
perch
very
on?
smart and well behaved.
Why would you put a bird in a stable anyway? That's silly. Put him in an
He's an
aviary.
aviary.
They do
No
not have an
aviary large
aviary at
enough.
all, much less one big enough for him.
Well, get crack-a-lackin'.
Man, I wanted to make some soup, but we crack-a-lackin'.
Goodness.
I should
I'm just
not
gonna-
have laughed that hard at that.
A+.
I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet.
A+.
I could just set him to roam. I could just tell him to roam. Then
Put him
he'd
in
just
a
go
roaming
off,
boat.
and I could just stamp my hoof, and he would appear. I can do that twice a day. I can summon forth for Deathwing.
Deathwing's not exactly the most comforting of names.
Deathwing is totally a huggable name.
It's great.
Is it any better or worse than Murder Bird?
Giant murder bird.
Giga Murder Bird.
I can't even remember what his normal name is.
Razor one.
Razor wing.
All of these names suck. Why don't you call him
You
Ted or something? Give him an actual name.
I think he is a magnificent bird requiring of a magnificent name.
I mean, you're just combining two words together. Razor Wing, Death Wing, Murder Bird.
Giant murder bird.
How do you like it, Moo Cow?
Moo.
Moo 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 moo.
I think that means she likes it. She likes it a lot.
Lord. Alright.
Oh, man, it's so good.
Anyway.
So wrong.
I will leave Laser Wing at in the courtyard and then go take Callie to go find a very nice dress.
Alright.
She's a nice dress.
She'll say, "Oh, you don't have to do that for me," and all that. But you know you do. You know. So yeah, what's your price limit on dresses here?
Let's see. What do I have to offer?
That depends on who you ask.
I will go 200 silver.
Okay.
That's a big budget.
That is.
A lot of.
That is for clothes.
I want to.
The nicest dress you can find in Hightown, is a very slinky, form-fitting white dress that goes all the way down to your feet. It's sparkly in places. It has little pearls woven into the fabric. It's very. It basically cuts off just below your arms, so it's a bit revealing, but also very, very elegant. And Kalira seems quite taken with it.
I'll take it.
Alright. That will run you 199 gold, silver, and 99 coppers.
You mean 9 coppers?
Sure, whatever. 9 coppers and 9 bits of iron.
Whatever. Oh. Callie has her glorious dress.
It is indeed glorious.
Now I have to introduce her to a princess.
Speaking of which,
Which one of them?
The legal princess? Princess. Princess Lynn.
Okay. So, you take your now swankified
wait.
Alright.
I want to know if I can... I want to... hey, Celadrie, can I borrow Kanara?
Sure.
Hey, Kanara, you want to go meet a princess?
Bring her back in one piece.
Okay. Let's go.
Bring it back with a full tank of gas.
Alright, so you and Kalira hop on the back of Kanara and ride on over to the Ducal Keep.
Yeah!
Alright. Got you some goddesses in tow. Oh man, it's a good day. Good day.
Mission success, for the most part, successful.
You are led up to the Duke's residence, which is just a little ways off by the guards, and where you find Lynn talking with several military officers, including Fergus.
Oh!
Who will stand up and greet you.
Fergus! Lynn! It is good to see you.
And you as well, Skezza, Fergus says, walking over to give you a firm handshake. I would trust everything went well in the tomb.
Yes. Better. It went fantastically. What do you remember, by the way?
Not much, I'm afraid.
That's unfortunate.
Everything's from that whole week is a bit blurry. I remember Lanin, though. That much I remember.
Yes, Lanin. Do you remember everything about that interaction?
I remember the end, yes.
Yes.
What we unleashed. Hopefully for the best.
Yes. We did also take away an advantage that the Hobgoblin, that the Empire had.
That we did. Our rangers have actually been reporting lower morale among the goblin patrols they found. They have been breaking easier against our attacks. We've even seen several priests actually surrendering, saying that their god has abandoned them.
Yes.
That alone struck a blow
Did
to
you
the
say-
goblins, but now this, and he looks past you to where Kalira is standing. I take it you're Kalira, yes? She nods. A goddess, truly. She nods again. And at that point, Lynn will stand up and walk over, and after a moment's look between them, both she and Fergus will take a knee in front of Kalira, much to the Kitsune's surprise. She blushes and says, "No, that's not necessary. Please, get up. I don't, you don't have to." They will rise, and Fergus will turn to you and say, "So, can she really turn the tide, like you were hoping?"
I'm not sure exactly. She can do things, that is for certain. She has granted me a number of abilities myself. I am the first of her paladins now.
A paladin?
But yes,
We haven't seen their kind in generations. That's an incredible boon. Please show us. What can you do?
what time is it?
It is about 8 at night.
Oh, good, it's dark.
Yeah.
Well, it's day into evening. That's perfect. This ability works even better. Light Lance works even better in the dark. Are you sure you want to know? You want to see? It might be a bit flashy. I did have something prepared.
Perhaps we should step outside then.
Yeah. Let the whole city see.
Very well. And he will clap you on the shoulder, and the 4 or 5 of you, rather, will step outside of the residence into the gardens out back. Lynn will say that she's excited to see what a true goddess can do. Goddess of trickery, music, beauty, everything that is good and bright and hopeful in this world.
Trickery, good and hopeful.
They're catfolk. They're tricksy by nature.
That's fair.
Alright, Skezza, you are outside.
I will. Oh God! Did I hurt? Okay. I don't think I hurt my computer by kicking it by accident. That would have been bad. Very, very bad. All right, I'm just gonna grab. Let's see. Light Lance. I like this spell. Or I also have what? Yes.
You know all that energy you put into the roleplay before. This is the one moment you can have everyone just turn into god worship and like morality rallying of
It's true.
an immense scale. Like, this is your moment to shine. Literally, go for it.
This is kind of a good idea if I've ever seen one. Go for it, bro.
First, okay. I do have 2 things. Okay. First, I'm going to pull out my bow.
Yes.
And I will not draw an arrow, but I will put my fingers where I would place the arrow, and I will draw it back, and a bolt of lightning will fill the space where an arrow would be, and I'll draw back the arrow and aim it right into the sky. And I will just let it go. It will streak up, and then once it hits the maximum range, going right into the sky, it will explode with a peal of thunder and a flash of light, and create the lightning will reach out and form the shape of a harp, the holy symbol of Kalira. And that will it'll stay in the night sky for a few seconds before I then raise my other hand and bring out my light lance, and then stab it towards the sky, and it will create a beam of light that streaks towards the heavens. It'll grow brighter and brighter for every 6 seconds, doubling in its radius. 2 miles out, and then 4 miles out.
Whoa.
And 6 miles out. It gets brighter. Just turning night to day.
You get the feeling the entire city is now watching this in awe, seeing this pillar of light blaze up from the Duke's palace. Laren and Fergus stand with wide eyes regarding this awesome display of divine might. And after a moment, Fergus will draw his blade to step forward and again kneel before Kalira and say, "This is the power of a true god. My lady, tell us how we might serve. I pledge myself to you."
God.
Kneel before General Zod.
I'm still surprised people remember General Zod.
So, Kalira will blush slightly again and turn to you and say, "What do you think, Skezza? I don't know much about this man. Is he worthy?"
Fergus is the most honorable knight. I think he would serve you very well.
She beams at you and him and says, "Very well, I accept your service, Sir Fergus." And she will lean down and plant a small kiss upon Fergus's brow, and you can see it linger there, a mark of radiant energy upon his forehead. And as it disappears, you can see Fergus's aura change, Skezza. It becomes much like your own over the course of seconds. You have a feeling that Fergus is now a paladin of Kalira.
Delightful.
I'm back. Did we die while I was gone?
Yes.
Yeah. Aww.
Yeah, you missed the whole battle. It was a rout. Pergolith was destroyed.
Oh.
Well, we're already really outnumbered in this battle, aren't we?
I believe it's the reinforcements that outnumber us.
No, I think we're still outnumbered without the reinforcements, like 3-1.
No, you have an army of 4,000. The Hobgoblins Shatterpike are 1,000 strong.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it is the reinforcements I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
the reinforcements outnumber you 3-1, but
Whatever. Drop some bombs on them.
hopefully they'll just go away once you take out their supply lines. That's the whole point of Shatterpike.
I'm not sure how Shatterpike is taking out their supply lines, given that it's
It's their
further
staging
ahead
ground.
than the army. But yeah,
They've been
It's
stockpiling
their-
supplies there for
It's their
months.
beachhead.
As you guys saw when you made a scouting run to it and uncovered battle plans to that effect. They've been sending regular convoys through your territory, just stockpiling food here for ages, because the Catfolk, the last time the Hobgoblins invaded, that's how they staved off the invasion. They just hit the Hobgoblin supply lines, because they've got to come through mountains with each individual convoy, and just awful, horrible terrain. It's like one wagon at a time. It's super easy to hit them, and they just starved the hobgoblins out until they went away. So yeah, that's what they were trying to avoid, and what you're trying to let you do again. But anyway, back to what we were doing before we digressed. Lynn will...
Kinathis,
Go ahead.
Yeah?
hey Kinathis, are you by the computer?
Yes.
Yeah.
What can I do?
That's the best way to describe Ferguson.
Goddamn hawk.
No, I'm thinking of my teacher named Ferguson.
Honest and helpful, willing to help those in need. That is, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Fergus is a super good guy. It's true.
He is a good guy.
So, seeing this, Lynn will ask Kalira if she can bless more of Fergus's knights to give them the power they need to defeat the goblins. And Kalira seems
The
unsure.
hobgoblins. The goblins are our allies.
Right. Goblinoids, whatever.
Half of them are our allies. We can't
Well,
just lump
that is
them all
another.
together.
That is something
Racist.
we need to explore something with the goblins, because there is something there we need to look at
Mm-hmm.
after that.
Cammy's ass.
No,
Cammy kicks you in the
we
shin.
we found when
What
we
the
went to
bees are gonna-
Grogpuck's lair, we found a bunch of hobgoblin priestesses of Lanin. Remember, and now Lanin is a full-fledged goddess again.
We found regular goblin priestesses, right?
No,
you
they were
found
worshipping a statue of Lanin.
Oh. Today I learned something.
They told us
In
they
fact,
worshipped Lanin too.
That's how you
Now-
first realized
Yeah,
what
that's
Lanin
why-
was.
Lanin has clerics that are allied with us.
Yeah.
So we sort of have to talk with them, like, now.
Anyway.
So yeah,
Lynn is basically beseeching Kalira to bless the Lion Knights, to help them become paladins, to give them the power they need to defeat the hobgoblins. She looks nervous at first, but sharing a look with Skezza will say that she will do what she can to give good hope to your allies, and
Don't-
to sway them to her worship, and to share in her power, so that together we can stop this threat.
I'll tell Clear don't overdo it. You're still recovering.
Actually, I feel stronger for having done it.
Really?
She
Then
nods.
perhaps the number of believers is what determines how strong you are. Maybe if you do gain more, you will obtain all the power that you once had.
It's certainly worth a try.
If you feel better after blessing Fergus, well, it's worth a try. Let's see if that continues.
She gives you an
Oh,
eager nod and
just-
takes Fergus's hand and asks him to lead the way to where his men wait. And the two of them will depart. Yes, Hedrah?
just to point out something, Lynn worded that absolutely wrong.
Okay.
It's not to defeat the hobgoblins, it's to give them the strength to protect the innocent.
Huh? That is not how Lynn chose to word it.
That's what I pointed out, but she worded it completely wrong. And if I was there, I would tell her to be ashamed of herself.
Alright, so, Skezza, you are left alone with Princess Lynn.
Hey, Lynn, I'd like to introduce you to someone else.
Alright, sure. Who is it?
Well, we haven't found the rest of her, but we do have a little bit of Kanara here, too.
I haven't found the rest of her.
Kanara will trot up and say, "Hi again."
This is Kanara.
Yeah, we've
An
met.
aspect of her. Oh, yeah. But did you know what you really are, though?
Well, she's part of a goddess. Can she do what Kalira could?
I'm not... She did... I do know that she tutored someone, one of the cowfolk. Clarabelle.
Kanara will nod and say, "Oh, I'm trying. It takes a lot of effort. I'm not at full strength, you know."
We have to find the rest of her.
Kanara will nod and say, "I'm sure we can find more at that crystal spire, that dwarf slab, right?"
Yes. There is... I guarantee that there will be something there. If not a god, a sleeping god, then at least probably clues on how to find them. We'll find the rest of you. We will wake you back up.
Wake me.
Kanara grins, and Lynn will say, "I look forward to seeing that happen. We could use all the help we can get. For now, though, I remember you talking about some sort of secret weapon not long ago.
Secret weapon. Oh, right.
With the dragon.
Oh, yes.
Oh boy, Team Genocide.
The battle is tomorrow. Have we decided how or what we can use it for?"
Well, no. Shatterpike would be a misuse of this. It would not get the effect we want. There is some intelligence we came in with. We've found Hobgoblin battle plans on our way back. I know you heard of what happened at Baleton.
She nods sadly.
We came across the command post by accident. Myself and Rensa. We had to fight I think like 20 hobgoblins ourselves to acquire them. And they do say that there is a very large force coming its way down here.
We figured as much. I didn't think that Shatterpike force was all that there was, but do you know when they'll be here?
At the first day of fall is when they will reach Shatterpike.
That's only a few weeks away. I'm glad we got the army moving when we did. We don't have a day to spare.
We must secure Shatterpike. If we do that, we'll take away their staging ground and cut off their only means of storing supplies south of the border. If we take that away from them, well, they won't have anywhere to go, and they won't have supplies to sustain their force for any kind of assault. They will most likely retreat until they can find something else to do. They can rethink their strategy.
That's our hope. It took them 6 years to reform after the last time. With any luck, it'll be longer again. Alright, we'll keep this secret dragon weapon in reserve, but I'd hate to think that we send all these soldiers to die for an army that will hopefully go away on its own.
I was hoping, perhaps, to use it as a show of shock and awe, to use it to...
You're assuming the dragon will even let you use it.
We did. We asked for it.
Yeah, didn't he say like one time though? Wasn't that like a
Dragon
one-time only thing?
The dragon has allowed us to use it for one great usage, which is what we were going to do with that army.
Yeah.
I'll explain to Lynn my first idea of basically just when the army is coming, but to just get rid of it, like bring down tornadoes upon them, or the dragon suggested having the earth devour them. If their entire army of 12,000 were to just go away when they marched against us, it would no doubt give the Empire great pause.
Hopefully.
Lynn visibly shivers at the thought of just eradicating 12,000 men, wrapping her arms around herself, but gives you a resolute nod.
After recent events, I thought perhaps we can use it a different way. I haven't consulted the dragon on it since I thought of it yet, but I was thinking of perhaps using it to not destroy the army, but influence them. Perhaps turn them back towards the Empire and basically convince them to sow the seeds of a rebellion within the Empire to overthrow the Emperor and change things, make the Empire a force of good instead of a bunch of conquering marauders.
Does the orb truly have that kind of power?
I don't know. It can do great things. I was able to change the weather with it, at least. But I haven't... The dragon knows more. I haven't consulted it on this idea. It was the one that suggested just having the earth open up and eat the army. So that leads me to believe it can do things we can't really imagine.
Mini OP thing.
That is a monstrous thought, but...
Yes. It is.
I'm almost afraid to use it if that's what it can do. She thinks for a moment, shakes her head. I'd almost rather destroy it than use it to have that kind of power just sitting there.
It is being guarded by a great dragon. It's not as if it is just sitting there unguarded.
Okay, so I'm sorry, this is really bugging me.
He seems to be quite lax about it, to be honest.
Like, I get why she's worried about the power, but what's the difference between just trying to kill them in combat and using that thing to wipe them out?
On the other hand, we could use it in other ways if we think of it. Something like, I don't know, we could... Another idea was maybe use it to give Clear more power, or perhaps empower our forces, give us a great blessing to make our army unstoppable for some time.
Now
Those
that
were
should
some
be a
other
worthy
ideas.
use. I could sleep well at night knowing that we did that.
That's some hypocrites right there.
It's kind of what I was bringing up.
It would be, but it would be a more honorable way of winning. It'd be fighting them directly, and while we would have a great advantage, we would be meeting them in combat instead of just wiping them out with a...
Will we really be...
By hand.
Okay, no. Will we really be concerned about fighting a war, like a war race that has been responsible for wiping out most of our population? Would we really be concerned about honor? I'm sorry, that kind of bugs me a lot.
Well, you're the knight.
I mean, yeah, but even I can see the value of saving lives over fighting honorably.
This is the same debate you have when you drop the nuclear bomb on
Drop a
Japan.
nuclear bomb on it. Yeah, it is the exact same kind of thing. In the end, it was a horrible act. Would have saved an order of lives and an order of magnitude more than it took.
But the difference is we're dropping a bomb on a completely hostile force. There's no citizens or people who are not trying to come here to kill us. This is all their army.
It's not the entire army. It is the Northern Expeditionary Force.
I mean, the point is that everybody who's coming at us that we'd be using this on, we're just going to have to fight anyways. So those aren't lives that are mitigatable. And these aren't like innocents who have no part of, who are like directly involved in this. This kind of stinks to me is what I'm saying. Sorry, just continue.
War is a very dirty business.
Which is why I'm concerned.
Tell me about it.
Which is why I'm concerned why we care about how we eradicate said opposing force.
Well,
So
we're still.
instead of instilling the seed of rebellion in the minds, in the empire, where it can spread and it can be dismantled from the inside, you're wanting to boost your army so you can outright murder any opposition force.
I'm just weighing our options.
Yeah. See, that's better to do the initial, mind-affecting thing because less people are getting fucking killed.
I think it as redeeming their evil natures.
Yeah, I have no problem with the whole mind bomb, turn to seed of rebellion and all that stuff. I have nothing against it. I have everything against boosting our fucking army to just be invincible and then just outright murdering shit. See?
You murder one way or you murder the other.
No, but if you...
It would be a more long-term beneficial effect to...
Yeah.
Yeah. In the long run, it would be far more effective.
Completely, because not only would you stop the army from actually coming here, you would infect or spread it to the rest of the empire, which causes a social and military collapse. Because if they're military ranked up, and there's no one else to step up, because no one, or there's no one who commands anyone. See, the whole structure will collapse because you are fucking up the ladder. Sure, they can operate individually, but still the seeds will spread. And then they can remake everything, like I said, overthrow the emperor, fuck everything, and live in fucking peace. You're literally buying more time that way and costing less lives than boosting these guys to be invincible to murder the 12,000. Because they'll just set fucking war. Years off. Welcome back, Third.
Oh, Third left?
No, he was AFK. I think it was watering the dogs.
Oh.
Watering the dogs.
Is that what you do now?
See?
We have some time still before we decide what we do. I am in favor of redeeming the Force.
Yeah, by dropping it in the Empire on them while they're still there.
Possible.
No, because that's better. No, think about it. If they're outside they will know that if they're outside the Empire, they will know that they have been influenced in some way and be pretty much just out for a fucking kill. See? Purge. That. But if it's in the Empire, it will have time to spread out. See? Then they can't really pinpoint and say, aha, it started here, or it was this fault, or it's this fault. They won't know what hit them. That causes confusion. See? That buys us time. More time equals good.
Could buy us it could potentially buy us years.
Yeah.
Would distract them from their conquest for sure. Make them pull back their forces from other regions too to stabilize their own area, their own country.
Yeah. Which will also make them retreat from active zones, like you said. Like,
Yes.
for example, the dwarves. Which means
Yes.
the dwarves knows we fucking did it. That means we
No.
get more allies.
Well, they won't know we caused things, but
Yes, they did. They will. Because these dwarves know, and there's an avatar of a god over there.
yeah. Have you told anyone about that?
Just did.
Well, okay then.
See, this is the good shit. It's minimal in casualties in comparison.
I know. That's why I am in favor. I want to do that. I want to make
Yeah.
use of it for that purpose as well.
Fuck all this hippie bleed heart bullshit then, okay?
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Oh, fuck you too. I haven't
mean,
seen you
Sigfrid-
take a fucking bullet to protect people, so no, fuck you.
Maybe not a bullet, but literally probably every single, mission we go on.
Oh yeah. In here, so. Well, game-wise, I'm taking some real-life moral choices that have been done. To like, how do you translate into this? Easy. Stop them before they do anything. This is literally the most humane, non-violent shit we can do.
I think it's a terrible idea.
Yes. But don't worry, you don't have to make the choice then.
You don't have to make the
Don't worry.
choice.
Just cut poor Sig out of the whole thing.
No, it's not.
Well,
cutting
it
out,
won't
it's
be.
like,
It
you don't
won't
have
be
to-
his burden to bear.
Yes, that's the thing. The thing is, there are choices you have to do. You don't have to fucking like them, but they have to be done. Then you can damn them afterwards. That's the same thing they did with the bombing and all the shit like that. People damned them still, but still they say, I know it's horrible. But they did that to stop from more people from dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't World War II, and I'm not cool with wasting our nuke on this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what
Well,
else
that-
were we gonna do?
Go win the battle?
Wouldn't that cause more
No,
casualties?
this is not.
This is
This is
not. We're
not
not going
with
to use it on
Shatterpike.
Shatterpike.
I still. If you guys are talking about nuking the Mage Tower, still, I'm not really cool with that either.
No, we're not doing that either.
No,
That would be
no.
a gross misuse of this power.
Okay. Okay.
And
let
what
me
are you
just,
nuking? The Hobgoblin
no, we're
capital?
not. No, listen. Okay,
So-
we're not nuking like
We're
destruction.
not going. Yeah.
The 12,000.
I know you're
15,000, I don't
mass
care what site-
brainwashing.
Yes, that thing.
I
That's
wouldn't
not
call
better.
it that, but
Debatable?
It's better because, one, it would destabilize their whole military structure.
No, it's not better.
It would stop them from marching to war. They will pull back their forces. They will probably overthrow the fucking emperor and restructure everything to more peaceful.
But wouldn't the Emperor be turned into a good guy too?
Well,
Yeah,
if he's hit by it and affected by it, then yes. So if the emperor turns good, holy shit.
I would almost think that Siegfried would have a point if, unfortunately, D&D morals were not set in stone and good and evil were actual things.
Except hobgoblins as a race aren't necessarily evil.
But it would make all of them good, the ones that are.
that's why we are trying. They may not be necessary.
Any sort of
not
magical compulsion is something that they would probably try to fight against.
They won't know it though. It's not like a wizard is going to stand in front of them.
It's
and waggle their
literally
fingers.
like being slapped with a spell from a wizard hiding in the bushes. It's the exact same thing.
So you would prefer just outright murdering them and then destroy the supply lines and then have them come back?
I would
and do
prefer to
something
win
about
this
them?
war fairly.
Win this war fairly. You're literally the underdog versus, like, how many do you have? That's just a scout.
You guys are not going to talk me into this agreeing with this course of action.
It's fine.
Gonna have to continue on, though. You do it.
That's okay. Anyway, I will just kind of put my arm around Lynn and walk with her. We don't have to decide on a course of action for that just yet. Let's just get through this Shatterpike business first. One thing at a time.
We'll worry about that another day.
Yes. I'd like to. We've been out of town for a while, at least. Well, actually, we were here not too long ago when those elves showed up. I'd like to ask you a couple questions if you don't mind taking some time.
Of course. What is it? Has
King Astraeus mentioned anything about the elves yet? He was supposedly around when Lord Winter was around, and maybe he would know something about them.
I'll admit I haven't talked to him much since he arrived. He's mostly been in the army encampment. He said he had no interest in playing politics with me the first time we met.
I see.
I suppose that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, it's been something I've been trying to think about. I've been thinking about for a while. Someone keeps telling me that we shouldn't put too much trust in the elves since they're so sudden appearance and giving us money and stuff.
I mean, it is very convenient, but at the same time, it is gold we need to fuel our army. They've brought several caravans of food right to the army's base. It's taken such a burden off of the city.
I bet. Well, more information on would be nice to have. We don't know anything about them yet, really. I mean, they're probably just being paranoid about it.
I have had the Wizards of Libram Hall working as much as they can on...
That's it. I remember now. I'm sorry. The plans. Those plans I mentioned?
Yes.
They knew they knew your sister was there because someone in the guild told the Empire.
What? Why would someone do
It
that?
mentions that in the plans. Someone leaked the information.
Did they say who?
I don't think so. Not direct, no. No, they didn't say who. It just said the source was from within the Mages Guild.
Lynn will sigh at that and say, I think we've all known there's something rotten in the guild for some time now, but
Yeah, and especially
unless you
since
can
they
find a name, there's not much I can do. I can cut them out of our military plans, limit what they're able to know, but if I start doing that, they may realize I know something. Might make things all the worse.
honestly, I would honestly consider. I would consider interrogating them.
She will blanch at that and say, bringing in the headmasters of the Mages Guild for interrogation would be, there's no going back from that.
No. We know that the headmaster
I still have
from.
trouble believing that someone like Lord Naze would betray us like that. I can't. It can't be the headmasters. There's no way. One of their apprentices, maybe some mage lord. I don't know, but it can't be the whole guild, can it?
I don't know. The guild as a whole doesn't want to take part in defending their own city. It seems very fishy.
She sighs heavily. I don't know. You may be right. I'll think about it after the battle. If I do that, I would have to go through my father. I can't just do that on my own.
I would at least make sure they're watched as discreetly as possible, but make sure that they have a number of eyes on them,
That
as
I
many
can
of
do.
them as possible.
That tome knight, Meredith, she's been feeding me reports ever since we went to the lizard folk. She's a good woman.
She seems like she does. She seems like she's trustworthy. She's been quite helpful.
It seems kind of.
She'll nod at that and say, I hope it doesn't turn out to be what we think it is, but
Nope.
I'll do what I
Unfortunately-
can to see
Do you
what's
know that-
going on.
Yeah. We do know that, unfortunately, that the headmaster in charge of the Tower of Wisdom is dead.
I'd heard, yes. It's disgusting what they did to them. Just hope the other apprentices are still alive.
My friend Celadrie was able to get a couple out when she was there. She escaped with a couple during the attack.
That's good to hear. Lynn pauses for a moment and says, I don't suppose... No, never mind. Your friend wouldn't have known. She seems to falter for a moment before sighing again and turning to you to say, I shouldn't tell you this, but once the tower fell, my father told me something, that
Yeah?
he'd ordered the mages there to begin working on a weapon to use against the Empire.
I see.
A new type of magic construct, something nobody has ever seen before. I only hope the mages had the forethought to destroy it before they were captured. This
Did
weapon
he say
of
what it
war,
might?
I don't know what it is exactly. Father talked about some sort of vessel, a warship armed that could fly through the sky and deliver death to the armies below it, but
Huh.
what it is exactly, I couldn't tell you. Only that they'd been working on it for 6 years, ever since the last invasion.
I see.
And it was very near to completion.
Hopefully they destroyed it. Last we know, we heard with the tower was on fire. So
I hope you're right.
I don't suppose they were doing it in the basement.
Yes, that would be it. There was some sort of alcove, a cavern system they were using beneath the tower.
Well, my friend Celadrie said that the headmaster was last seen heading down into the basement.
Good. And there's some
That's
chance.
as far as it's all, unfortunately, all we know. That is when she made her escape. Hopefully, he was able to destroy it. Yeah. I hope they didn't know about it. That would explain why we kind of ran into this thing, and it gave us some information. My friend Rebecca was given kind of a sense that the Emperor was actually there at the tower a couple days ago. Like when Baelton came under attack, she touched this magical artifact and was given the sense that he was there.
The Emperor's at the tower.
A day ago. Yes.
Lynn stops
He was
and thinks
leading
for a moment.
The
If he's still there, we might not have to go to Shadowpike at all. We could... No, we can't risk it. To have him so close and out of our reach.
Yes. It is frustrating. I assume he's there with the Vanguard that will be joining the expedition force that's coming down. Probably might be wanting to oversee the invasion personally. I don't know. So there's a
Sounds
chance
like the Hobgoblin Emperor.
he might just try and lead the force. Who knows? We might be able to get him with whatever we decide to do with with the expedition when we decide. Might catch him in the crossfire. Who knows?
I hope you're right.
It would be nice. We can always, maybe can use the object to scry for him before we, just to check.
She nods.
So how have things been here? I guess it's been quite hectic.
To say the least, but the army is as ready as it will ever be. My father is
quite
even
impressive.
deciding to join us on the field.
Your father? Really?
She nods. I haven't seen him leave the keep in what seems like years. But his squires have been refitting his armor for him, finding his old weapons. I think he means to lead the Vanguard himself.
Have you let him know that your sister
No.
is all right?
No. If he knew she was out there, it wouldn't... I don't know why he put her there. It never made sense to me, but he'd only do it again, I think. It's best if he thinks she perished.
This is very weird. She seemed okay, a bit reckless, to be honest, but she seems alright.
My sister is a good woman, but my father just could never accept her for who she was.
That's... What is she? What is she like? Only a half sister, or
No,
to
no,
you?
it wasn't like that. It was. How do I put this? We noble women are often pledged to be married when we're young. You understand? Yes.
Oh.
My father
Okay.
found what he thought to be a very, very suitable match for my sister.
And she would not have any business with it?
She told him as much by grabbing the nearest serving girl and kissing her full on the mouth.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
My father
I
locked
see.
her in the tower until she agreed to change her mind.
Well, that's a bit extreme, I have to admit, but
Oh, it sort of worked. I mean, when I first saw her, she was sucking dick.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Well,
It's
Good
true.
thing
That's
I'm
one
not
way to-
there.
it's a good thing you're
yeah,
not there.
third, you can think about it. Think of it as like a very harsh version of praying the gay away.
Oh my god.
I want to laugh, but I feel like a piece of shit.
So
Oh,
laugh
wow.
then.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Lynn will just shake her head. It was cruel what he did, but nothing could talk him out of it.
Well, she seems all right. At least she's safe where she is now.
I'm glad.
I'm sure she's in some very nice company, at least too. She's enjoying herself. She seems.
You're a bad person, DCL. That brings a smile to Lynn's face, and she'll say, "Good. I hope wherever she is, she finds some measure of happiness."
Up 12 inches of it.
Wow.
She might not look. She might not. Well, she's probably changed a little bit since you last seen her. It's probably been a long time.
It has been almost 10 years.
Yes. She's.
Do we still look a lot alike? We might have had
Yeah.
a year apart, but we were almost twins.
When I first saw her, I actually did confuse her for you for a moment. That she quickly corrected me. She's probably grown quite a lot. And Skezza will make a gesture with her hands across her chest.
Lynn blushes and says, like I said, it's been 10 years, and that's only natural." She'll cross her arms, and your eyes sort of fall to
Yeah.
her own little ample D cups.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she may have had a little help with that, but she's in good health, though. So
They're all horrible people.
All horrible people, indeed.
everyone's horrible.
Oh, you fuckers are horrible people. I tried to stop people from drinking weird
It's true you
untested
did.
shit.
It's true
I
you
tried
did.
to stop them.
She likes to stick everything. She likes to stick everything she finds into her mouth. God damn it!
Hey man, she got a
All
huge int and charisma boost and huge tits and foxtails. Everything worked out for her.
And
true. She
and
was lucky.
Hobgoblin dick.
that,
What?
that came earlier. That came earlier.
Yeah. So you guys are complaining, all that shit. I test, make sure it's nice and safe, then put it in your mouth.
Then put it in your mouth. Clinical
Yeah.
trials first.
I
Indeed.
want to say something,
Make it
but I don't want to say something.
She is the clinical trial.
Well, don't worry, Diesel. I'll shove something down your throat one day.
And that's exactly why I didn't want to say something.
Most of the stuff has gone into a sig here at the moment.
Oh Lord. Anyway, so you and Lynn visit for a while longer before one of her generals will call her attention away to some military matter, some final preparation, and she'll have
Before
to
she
excuse
goes-
herself.
Before she goes, I'll whisper to her. Do you want me to get? Would you like to hold on to the plans, or shall I give them to Lady Bethany?
Lynn will take those. She'll give them to her commanding officers to analyze.
I will hand over her the Hobgoblin Battle Plans Part 2 then.
All right.
Part 2?
Part 2. Alright, that will get slotted away. By the way,
Hmm?
move you guys over to the map. According to the plans, by the way, since we are cycling over into day 80, if you'll direct your attention to the north section of the map, the force itself has entered the map.
I see. Yes, it has.
And will be making its way south day by day.
Making my way downtown, walking
Oh,
fast,
God.
faces
before
passing, I'm
us.
homebound.
Taking Shatterpike just
It's-
results in them immediately attacking Pergolith.
Huh. If they'll go
Well-
1 square a day, and it will take them exactly 20 squares to get down to Shatterpike.
Interesting how that works out.
Yeah, so I know, it's not like you can just, once they're about here or here, like drop that mine thing and then it's just perfect area.
What they hit next? Hit near Gastagoth?
They will
Yeah.
be spending a few days in Gastagoth,
Mother of God.
getting the last bits of supplies they need to make the journey.
If you're going
Oh,
to strike, that would be the time.
Would be.
Well.
Alright. So, unless anyone has anything pressing they want to do that night, we will.
I'll just catch up
Well-
with... I'm just going to catch up with Kalira.
Alright. You'll.
Well, we got, what's his name, Rensa, we got Celadrie, we got me.
Alright, yeah.
So yeah, there's a few things need to be done.
Alright. Celadrie, let's start with you then. Is there anything you want to do while you are in town for the evening?
No, not really.
Right then. Sig, is there anything
Magical studies.
Actually, we're in Pergolith, correct?
Yes, you are in the big city.
Is this the city that my sister lives in?
Good question. Do you know where your sister lives? Is that something that's your character remembers?
Yeah.
Hop over to your little notes here.
I said, I think insert city here, because I didn't know the cities
Right.
at the time. So, it's up to you.
Let's see. Hop through your little notes here.
This is gonna take me a week to do.
Yeah. This is probably the city she lives in.
I will go visit her then.
Alright. I think we'll probably have to handle that next session since we need to kind of come up with an NPC.
Okay.
Let's see.
Otherwise, I got nothing.
Alright, so you will spend the evening hanging out with your sister. Sig, anything you want to do
wow.
that evening?
I'll probably hang out with Uriel.
Alright. When you go
Since,
over to like her guard post, the like skeleton crew there will direct you over to the army camp where the troops are marshaling.
Alright.
So, don't have much privacy there, but she will warmly welcome you and ask where you'll be fighting in the morning, since you are finally here.
Oh, I'll be fighting off the back of my was it Drake? Drake.
So, no chance I could convince you to join the cavalry?
I don't think so. I can do more good from the air, at least as far as getting into where I'm needed.
She'll accept that answer, though. You can see it does make her a bit sad that you won't be fighting at her side. Still, when you can steal a moment away, there is an evening of passionate good luck lovemaking to be had.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what I'm
Rensa,
talking about.
anything you're going to be doing in the evening? DCO?
Yeah.
Anything you're going to be doing in the evening?
Probably trying to talk to the troops, see which units I'm going to be paired up with, and if there isn't one, I'm going to try to wrangle up a Cavalier unit,
Alright.
just in case.
So you like go to the lion hold and basically ask around to see which units need reinforced. When you get there, you will see Lord Fergus and several of his knights talking to Skezza and Kalira. And when you repeat your offer near him, Fergus will offer to have you fight in his Cavalier formation. They'll be charging in the vanguard.
Going to accept that eagerly.
All
Been
right.
too long since I've gotten to fight next to Fergus.
All right, Rensa and Fergus, battle buddies. And last but not least, we have, well, actually, I guess Backy pretty much spends the entire evening researching, so not much
No,
else you can
I
do that
spent-
evening.
Uh-huh. But think, it was done quickly because it was only a few percent that's needed.
That's still several hours of research.
That is indeed true.
Let's say it's like midnight by the time you're done. If you want to go run out and do something literally in the
hell
middle
yeah.
of the night. All right.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to look fucking Captain Walker and support
All right.
because this is what I was studying for them.
All right. Yeah. You find Walker easily enough, but Sir Bartho eludes your search when you head by his manor. His butler. Actually, you find the manor. There are several carts parked outside the manor, and some crates are stacked up inside. The furniture's been draped over. When you get there, the butler will inform you that Lord Bartho has not been seen in several days, but left the command to have his estate packed up.
Yeah. Too bad I don't have scent because I was gonna ask if I could smell cocaine.
You can always go sniff some cocaine. Man, that's...
No, yeah, but I have this really good memory as well of certain run with the dragon eye that was zooming out, remember? From the storage of the cocaine boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's any resemblance?
Between what and what?
The cocaine boxes that
Oh,
the
these
cocaine was
no,
stored.
these are just like boxes of Barthos shit piled up.
Okay.
Like all the rooms seem empty.
Okay. Just checking then.
Alright, yeah. You are able to deliver your potion to Captain Walker, if you so desire.
Oh yeah. Just checking how he's doing and all that.
He's good. He will be riding in the second wave cavalry, the same unit. You'll find out the next morning that Uriel is in. He will again thank you for the potion that has now allowed him to join the soldiers he's commanding out in the field once again.
Well,
He hated to see them sent into battle without their commander at their side.
well, just tell him that this has taken a lot of the potion that I'm giving him now has taken a lot of work and will only last for 8 hours. But it will give you the same vigor you had as a young man.
He will grasp it eagerly and say, thank you once again, and that he will, when the battle is at its peak, he will drink this and show the goblins what Pergolith has to say about their vile advances.
Oh, I take it you saw the light show as well?
Oh yes, I did. Quite a thing. Some people are saying it's an act of the gods.
Oh yeah, it is. Calera.
Yeah, good. We
Yeah.
need more of these good goddesses. It's strange, these goblins we've been told to work with, they have these priestesses now, too, that can call lightning from the sky. Never seen anything like it.
Oh, you mean Lena? Oh yeah, we had her too. She was reinstated into godhood. She's awesome.
No,
Yeah.
she's not.
Lena. Well, hopefully we'll
There's
see
some-
more evidence of her on the morrow.
Oh yeah, hopefully. Well, actually she will because, well, when I was talking with her, she wasn't bad. It was just very bored with not being stuck. So, I don't know if I would say she's a decent that just missed, like, what's the word?
Replacement.
Redeem, repent, or whatever you want to call that.
Reduce, renew, reuse, recycle.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Yes,
Oh,
Captain
no.
Planet. No, but so yeah, if she's back in order, like she's the top dog at the moment. So, and we got Calera here. You saw the light show there. She made a paladin out of one of my friends. So
A paladin. I've heard nothing but good things about that order, ancient as it is. Be
well,
quite the boon to see them walking the earth again.
oh well. If she can make one, hope she can make multiples. Well, those deemed actually worthy of heart and all that stuff. So, whatever the requirement gods have.
Yes, I do hope that we see more of these paladins on the field tomorrow, then. We have plenty of knights who I'm sure are of good heart and good courage.
But you know, heart and courage is not everything.
No. No, they are not.
Sometimes you just have to be a little bit crazy for things to go right.
Alright, so.
Have you seen Sir Bart, though?
Oh, no, I can't say I have. It's strange, actually. I was hoping to meet him. I heard rumors that he'd be joining us on the field, but he's nowhere to be found, and his estate is closed up now.
Yeah,
It's quite strange.
indeed. So, well, would be nice to see him on our side again.
It would. Luckily, I'm well informed that his son will be joining us on the field tomorrow. He's with the Lion Knights now.
Well, that doesn't sound very good knight person type of him.
Mm-hmm.
He's sending his son to fight when he himself is now capable of it. So he would outlive his own son.
Oh, I'm sure it's not some act of cowardice.
Hopefully not, because that doesn't sound like it would be right.
No, that doesn't sound like Bartho at all. If something's called him away, I'm sure whatever it is important.
Like, what?
I'm afraid I don't share his mind. It could be anything. Perhaps he's leading some band of mercenaries to retake the Tower of Wisdom. Lord knows we talked about it the night it happened.
Well, good luck with that. There's about 2,000 of them over there. They already attacked Bailtown. They were like a couple of hundred of them. They got vaporized by us, but, well, not us. I was busy studying. But the rest of the group there,
So I've heard.
yeah, Dragon as well. You know, the usual stuff that the hijinks.
Yes, a dragon. Still,
Yeah.
whatever Bartho's up to, I'm sure it's only for the good of the city. Of that I have no doubt.
Hope for that too. It's like all help is sort of needed, or else it, you know, like no city left.
Indeed, indeed. So at that, a couple of other watch officers will walk by and ask to borrow the captain. They have preparations that still need to be done, and he will bow to you and excuse himself, saying he hopes to see you in the camp tomorrow.
Indeed, I saw it Berg out of there.
Alright, so I think that's covered everyone in the party. It is 15 minutes to session, so something tells me we're probably not going to get to the big battle tonight.
Are you sure?
I mean, I could sit here all night. No, I can't actually, but I think we better call it here and pick up pretty much on the field tomorrow.
Yeah.
And by tomorrow, I mean
The whole next
Tuesday.
session can just be war.
A whole
and
session of
battle.
one giant combat encounter. Everyone
Boy.
bring
What
popcorn.
is it good for? Absolutely everything. Say it again.